Namaskar, I am your host Sugandha and you're watching Lokmat Rajasthan. Russia's infamous dead hand or perimeter system remains operational as a backup nuclear command and control architecture. In a recent statement, Dmitry Medvedev, Russia's Deputy Security Council chief, alluded to this doomsday mechanism in a pointed threat to United States. The robust exchange prompted US President Trump to reposition two strategic nuclear submarines closer to Russia, intensifying global concern. What is dead hand? Well, the dead hand, also known as Perimeter PTS, is a Soviet-era automated or semi-automated system built to guarantee a second strike nuclear retaliation if Russia's leadership and communication are wiped out during a surprise attack. Developed in 1970s and operational since January 1985, the system uses seismic radiation, pressure and communication sensors to detect a nuclear strike and automatically issue launch commands via hardened UHF transmitters buried underground. Recently, Dmitry Medvedev, Russia's deputy chairman of Security Council and former president, invoked the dead hand in a fiery telegram post. Responding to US trade warnings and ceasefire ultimatums, he mocked President Trump's rhetoric and warned of dire consequences. Maybe he should recall how dangerous the mythical dead hand can be. Analysts view Medvedev's post as more than mere bluster. It reflects a broader stance emphasizing nuclear readiness amid Western pressures. In direct response, President Trump announced via Truth Social that he had ordered two US nuclear submarines to be positioned in appropriate regions near Russia. He described Medvedev's post as foolish and inflammatory, and emphasized that words about nuclear weapons carry real consequences. Trump also threatened Russia with secondary trade tariffs if a ceasefire in Ukraine was not agreed by August 8, a deadline sharply reduced from an earlier timeline. Experts warn this repositioning could escalate tensions into uncharted territory. While the US maintains a global nuclear submarine presence, Trump's move is seen as a symbolic escalation triggered by Medvedev's invocation of Cold War, mutual assured destruction tools. Yet despite the bluster, perimeter remains largely dormant, activated only during extreme crisis scenarios. As geopolitical tension escalate over Ukraine, Medvedev's explicit invocation of Russia's dead hand system and Trump's swift countermeasures represent a chilling renewal of Cold War-style nuclear brinkmanship. While the perimeter system is designed as a failed deadly deterrent, triggered only under extreme conditions, it underscores how fragile global stability remains. With US nuclear submarines and rhetoric intensifying, experts warn that inadvertent escalation is a real possibility. In this volatile climate, the stakes for diplomacy have never been higher, and both capitals seem locked in a dangerous game, where words could carry a much weight as weapons. Dead hand is really a warning sign of a deadly war? Share in comments and keep watching Lokmat Rajasthan.